Good, I am back. I got my first guest on the podcast. Look at this dude, man. Look at that. That, if you guys are just listening to the pod, that is my cat. This is my cat, Robin Williams. And, I was always more of a dog person than a cat person, right? Because I always thought cats were like assholes. You know what I'm saying? But, man, once you have a ragdoll, and you can just do this, and they don't care. Look how loud he's purring right now. He does not care. He just wants to be with me all the time. And that's it. And he wants to cause mischief, He wants to bite my wires. He wants to run around and be crazy. And that's why you give your pet CBD, You got to give him CBD. Look at this guy. He's in dire need of it right now. Shout out to Ayla CBD. Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments. It does take a long time to edit, an EDCC review, man. I'm usually working on it all day in a span of like 5 hours, but spread throughout the day. I'm collecting videos and little clips to entertain you guys, since I am trying to mask my, unknowledged, if that's even a word. I'm unknowledgeable when it comes to knives, and I didn't want to be a spec sheet reader, because you guys can sense that, you guys are smart. You can sense if a guy's just reading Blade HQ, and I didn't want to be that guy. Which brings me to the next thing, man, is, am I going to do this podcast now every week? Yes. Am I going to do reviews every week? Probably not. I live in the Bronx now, and this apartment is tiny. All right. And it's different. I can't just go outside either in the backyard. I don't have a backyard. I have sort of like a fire escape, and who knows what's out there, bro. The Bronx, man. It's like Double Dragon in the Bronx, that game from the 90s, I've got like a Bobo and Dude with Chains, and I live on the same block as a police precinct, but still, dude, So yeah, I really like doing the podcast because it allows me to cover a bunch of stuff that I like, and that's why I want to do it. And Gary was like, you should just go all in. Don't be 50-50 on your decision. Some people are 50-50 their whole lives.
The problem is 98% of people are sitting on 50-50 their whole fucking life, which means they're 0-0.
And you never make a decision. And I don't want to be that, Like, I want to go all in on what I like, and this podcast is what I like, so I hope you guys enjoy that. CJRB is Artisan Cutlery, is sort of a budget model, budget line, and check that out, man. I do have some spotting with the D2, though. Got a little bit of rustage on it, and I don't know if that's just because Florida's humidity is just too powerful. JT's Knife Life sent this over to me. It's going around in the pass around. I want to talk about this. This is also on my table right now. JT was like, hey, dude, do me a favor. Do you mind putting my my stickers in New York and taking pictures? And I did that. I'm going to display some of that here. JT's such a cool dude, man. He's such a nice guy. He was like, no rush, bro. Just go to different places, and if you think it's going to look cooler, just leave them there. Keep a little piece of JT's Knife Life in New York City. And, I was going to do that, right? But I'm like, man, it's illegal. So illegal, guys. So what I've been doing actually is I'm looking for places that I could leave it at permanently. But in the train station, for example, at Brooklyn Bridge, I stuck it on there. I snagged the pic, and then I took it off because there was cops right there. And I'm like, yo, I'm not ready to get arrested right now for my boy. If you want my 2 cents on something, which is probably just 1 cent, because I don't know shit about knives, really. I am a casual user. I'm like what I call a casual, I do carry. I am prepared, but I am not into the science of it, man, That's right. We're podcasting again, my dudes. We are professional podcasters now here at EDCC. You know what I'm saying? We are the Joe Rogan of the EDC world. Now, I'm just playing. That's totally not true. Vinland Saga on here again. I'm just going to recap what I saw this week, and Thorfinn is he's just killing people, bro, And Torkel, the dude that was throwing the rocks, right? to kill people from far away. He decided to not kill people from far away anymore. He decided to go up to them. And in this last week's episode, he's just killing it, dude. Just killing everybody. He waves to Torfin, by the way, who they fought in the episode before that, and he got his 2 fingers cut off. The dude's crazy, right? Vikings be crazy. This dude's hand was bleeding. His fingers were cut off. He was like waving bye to the dude as if they were boys. And he's like, yo, I'll kill you later, bro. You know? But it's not gonna go away, though. My plan is to review the stuff that I own, okay? And the pass around stuff I'm going to talk about here on the podcast, okay? Like, for example, this artisan cutlery, small Archaeo, G10, all right? Beautiful, okay? I really want to review this because, first of all, my buddies at Artisan Cutlery sent it to me, and I'm really appreciative about that. And this is freaking amazing. Don't want to talk a lot about it right now because I want to do a review on it. This is the knife I was going to review this week, the Pat Hammond Alliance Design Scout. And I really like this guy, all right? I really like it. I saw a review done by Daily Carry Solutions. Shout out to Daily Carry Solutions about this, and it got me back into it. I don't know if I'm going to review it, though. Like I said, this is a pass-around knife. It's not mine. I did cut some boxes with it at work, and it performed really well, man. And I talked about this in the first episode of the podcast already, so I'm not going to dwell on it right now. But what I will do is splice some sort of cutting content here. And yeah, it's got RWL34 blade steel, which I call Raw 34, designed by Pat Hammond. You can get this on Urban EDC Supply, which let the pass around check it out. Shout out to Apex Pass Around. Let me just get a drink of the coffee real quick so I don't run out of juice. You got the juice now, Grandma. That is a line from Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Wayans Brothers movie. Shout out to the 90s.